Hey, it's Scotch It, Dummies. I'm Scott.
I'm Bart.
Booker's Mighty Fine Batch.
Woo, it's the Mighty Fine Batch. They each got their own names.
Let's find out.
Oh, test it!
Mighty good.
Bang.
I figured you'd come up with the mighty best style.
The
Mighty gooder.
The big mighty betters.
Gooder
The big
style.
mighty betters. Well, you gotta
That's
make
what they
fun
ought
of
to.
me.
No, that's what they
Oh,
ought to
yeah,
do
they
now.
should
The next
just
one is
make
the
up
mighty
some
good,
crazy
then the
stuff.
mighty gooder,
Yeah.
the mighty
Listen.
finer.
What's this? I like when they have little
Well, they used to. I think they used to put like a little hang tag or something on them, so you got a little
Ooh, you haven't even opened
tag
that.
now.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
20
Batch is this?
2023 batch 3, 63.3% ABV, aged 7 years, 1 month, 10 days.
Wow. We got the days in there.
Yep. And then they've got the batch story on here.
It's like when I would ask you,
Mighty Fine Batch.
how old's Carson? And you'd say 112 months. I'd go, what?
3 weeks and 2 days.
I hate when people, though, they got a kid and they tell you, like, 62 months. Be like, hold on a second. Well, 24. Well, like 7-year-old.
If you notice here on the back of the card, they put all the 2% of this came from the 5th floor of the 7-story warehouse Q. Is that Q or D?
I don't know. I can't believe you can read it.
I do
That's
need
small.
glasses.
Oh, it's small.
Then it goes on down through. There's 3%, 8%, 10%, 10%, 12%, 55% came from the 5th floor of 7-story warehouse 3.
And some people love that. You know how much I care?
Let's go.
I think that landed behind your computer.
Bart does not mean to offend anybody by the tossing
I tossed it.
of the card.
I threw it.
We did that once with Basil Hayden's.
Oh my God, they
We
were
ripped
angry.
off the toga.
Yeah, I
and
hate their. Well, they had the
it made
paper.
somebody angry.
Yeah, they had a paper toga and they had a big old WWE belt. And one of the guys that worked there said, "We put a lot of work into that marketing." I go, "Shut up! It's marketing, and we don't like it. So your work was wasted."
The refrigerator works hard all year
Well,
long.
what did
too.
he say? You shouldn't treat it. You shouldn't treat our bottle bad. What? I can have water in there. It's got a little water. And then we said we bought it. We'll do whatever we want to your Basil Hayden's.
Yeah, we even threw the bottle away when we were done with
That's
it.
right. Well, we recycled it because somebody said, "You mean recycle?"
That was the very first Basil Hayden's we did.
I hated the toga. Hated it. It's okay whiskey.
Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Most people should know that. Booker No, the master distiller. 2023 again, batch 3. Mighty
I got a splinter.
Fine Batch.
How much of that
And-
are you paying for the box?
Yes, we should open this up ahead of time. We
Sure.
should let it get some air. This Booker's about
Do you think he would?
4 or 5 years ago, Booker's caused an uproar because they increased the price from $70 to $90. People were pissed.
Pissed.
I think those days are long gone.
Long
though.
gone. Uncut,
People probably wish
unfiltered. Yeah.
this was
We
$90
should go
now.
back to that
But yeah, and it used to be, this is one of those Bookers, used to be, you'd find it on the shelf.
all the time.
And
It was a little bit unique. I
Not
do
anymore.
like the name here. If I keep this
We-
one, I'll put it on the back.
we had
like
done a couple.
that. Yeah, right
Bookers.
there. Right there's my.
Yeah.
I
Which
won't
one is
keep
that? 20 of 15?
Yeah, that one's
That's one
long.
of the 2015s.
That's the bigger, longer, and uncut. Oh, sorry, that's Trey Parker's show. Blame Canada.
Dusty Oak,
Oh yeah.
Barn.
Ooh, wow, dusty
Spicy.
oak with a slab of butter. I got a slab of butter.
I
out
don't get
there.
a slab of butter. Spicy,
did.
peppery.
Oh, what? I'm getting like a
It's-
coating. It's like a coating of butter. Don't you get a little butter?
No
It's
butter.
like
I said
something
no
sizzling.
butter.
Damn it.
You keep repeating it.
Well, I
That'll
thought
make
I
it
could
so.
will it. I'd will it
butter?
right into your mind, and you'd be like,
You
"No,
get
I
a
do
stick
get,
of-
I
you
do
get a
get
stick
some
of butter.
butter. I get
Yeah, now
some
that you say it.
Irish Gold, grass-fed butter."
I quit giving in to peer pressure a couple years ago.
That's true. You're strong.
Looking for kind of some of those usual bourbon notes though, but it's I mean it's
Dusty.
dusty, oaky,
Butter.
spicy,
Spicy butter.
peppery.
I'm getting like a fatty butter.
Go ahead, ask me.
I know. Are you getting a fatty?
I'm not getting any fatty butter.
You sure? Somebody says, man, you guys are hitting your stride now. You must have done a couple shows. That is true. We loosen up.
It's a nice, rich, full nose, but like sweetness, I'm like, is there a sweetness? I don't necessarily get a sweetness on the nose. Even maybe a slight cinnamon.
Tons of cinnamon on the taste. Holy moly. Cinnamon with a slab of oak flooring. Wow. Woo. Lots of cinnamon. What is the ABV? That's got to be 60. I know you said it, but I wasn't paying attention. 63. Yeah. 63.3. Goodness, that one caught me. I didn't expect it.
I would look up the ABV on the card, but you threw it across the room.
Just frisbeed it.
Woo, that's hot.
Yeah.
That is spicy.
Yeah.
Dry oak.
Yes.
Cinnamon.
Oak all over it. I need water.
Little popcorn.
Touch of pop. No butter.
Yeah.
I didn't
not
get
getting, but
any.
not buttered popcorn.
Nope. Mm-mm. It's like dry kernel.
Come on. Aren't you getting it?
No.
Aren't you getting it? Aren't you getting the butter?
Nope.
Oh, you're not?
I quit giving into peer pressure 2 minutes ago.
Nice finish on it. Spicy, peppery. Got to be the rye.
You know what? I can tell this is from the 5th floor of Warehouse 1.
Just 2% of it.
Back left-hand corner. Yeah, just 2%. That's ridiculous.
Let me try a second. That first sip, that was a whopper. And you started hooing and hawing, and so I even took a smaller sip than normal, probably.
Hooing and hawing.
When someone takes a sip of whiskey and they go,
ooh, yeah,
wah,
ha, ha, ha. Hooing and hawing. Wah. A little bit of cola barrel. Almost like a root beer barrel, but I'm saying it's a cola barrel. Same as the root beer, cola flavor. Sweet cola candy barrel. They need to make those.
I would agree. Red hot cinnamon.
Yeah, lots.
Oaky.
Oak. Mm-hmm.
Dry oak.
Yep.
Peppery.
Peppered. And then,
cinnamon oak.
And then the Coca-Cola barrel candy. Not a lot of subtleties here. I'm going to water it down even more, and I put a little water on mine already.
I'll put a pretty healthy drop in.
I'm going to do some more. Heavy. Bam. This baby can take it.
We've got, and recently we've got a batch or two of Booker's because R&J Discount Liquor here in Wichita takes care of us.
Dustin.
If you're in Wichita, Douglas and Hillside area, go to R&J.
Cool thing about R&J, you go in, you walk over to the right. They got a little bar area back there, and they have some things you can sample before you buy.
Some.
Yep, and Dustin, it will lead you down a path of whatever your flavor profile is.
All right, drop of water. Healthy drop.
I've done 2.
Opened it up, brought out more of the caramel. That kind of a little bit more bourbon-esque. Some of those usual brown sugars, cinnamons now. Toning down the astringency, I think, a little bit.
Boy, not for me. I'm going to go even more. All right.
Yeah, this one's going to handle water pretty good.
It is. I think I would want a full cube in here. By cube, I mean ice. Not tea. Cube.
Woman, bring me a cube. So,
this isn't my favorite Booker's, though.
I like to look at with bourbons and the finish and how long does the finish hang in there. Usually the older bourbons let that finish draw out. This one is actually hanging in there a little bit better than I would expect. Like it feels older. What was it, 7 years? It's on the car. Oh, 7 years, 1 month, and 10 days. This one feels a little bit older. It feels maybe 9 to 10 years old. Which seems to be that finish in this one. Really hanging on. Those oak tannins setting in. I think there's some good cask influence on this one.
Dropping stuff.
Let's put another. What are you doing?
Getting it.
Oh, the other one?
Yeah.
Which one is that? Is that batch 2 or batch 1?
Batch 1.
Oh, that's the old one.
Yeah, this is one of 2015.
I thought you had the last. Maybe
I think I do.
One.
No, I think you said keep it here.
Well, we got Little Book. That one's different, though.
That's true. This might be the only other one. Look at that. Hey, look at this. They changed it. Now the B's on the bottom. Oh, wait. Hold on. Turns out.
You want to compare this to a 2015 release?
Yep.
Which one was 2015? Which one is this?
We're doing it just because I'm nuts.
Big man, small batch.
I'm crazy.
2015-01. This one's 64.35.
Crazy. Put it in there. Look at that.
That was stuck. Stuck like Chuck.
Chuck.
All right. I'm going to do one more sip here. I put on another healthy drop of water on the Mighty Fine batch. Getting sweeter. I like it. I like this one more with water.
Ooh.
Mighty Fine batch, the new one.
Ooh.
2313. I like how you just, there's a hoo and a hawn again and the point.
You're going to dig it. It's better.
Ooh and a hawn and pointing.
It's better. How much is it? 64.35.
See, and here's they used to put this little ball of wax, sticky wax on the back.
Sticky.
Was what stuck it in there.
Stuck it.
But now they've gone to like a little clip-in.
Yeah, there's a
deal.
A little,
holds it more secure. Yeah, a little plastic tray in there that it snaps into.
Look at that. Booker to booker, baby.
Oh, turn the other one.
Oh. Bam. Try it. Do it.
I'm still. I like the. I love the finish. I love this.
You like this old?
I like the finish on it. I like it better with water than I do neat. The finish is actually even hanging in there longer, and even making it feel even older now.
You're gonna like that one from 2015. I can't believe 2015. That was my very first Booker's right there. Very first, and it's better.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's richer. It's more velvety.
Ooh. Ooh. That one's nice.
Yeah.
That was 7 years, 2 months, and 16 days. So literally a month older.
Mm-hmm.
That one feels really. Of course, so it's been open for a while. It's had some air. I mean, yeah, that one's better. But anyway, back
Sweeter.
to. Woo.
Don't dismiss it. You're about to dismiss it.
Got a little bit of that Kentucky hug.
Yeah, don't dismiss it. You're about to shove it away because people can't get it. But this is what they're interested in.
Wonder, did you get butter on that one?
I did not get a stick of butter nor a touch of butter. I got velvet.
Ooh, that is good. We should have waited till the end to do that. We haven't scored or anything yet. But I'm going to put a little bit more water on the new one.
This is still a little astringent. It's high proof. My only point was this is kind of what I remember. And this is good. But all 2% on the fifth floor, just give me this. Give me something like this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm.
Of course, that was 2015 is when you could find those on the shelf. They were $79.
I like when we can bring in some of the history of the show.
Even at the time, though, that was an expensive bourbon.
Well, people were like, why'd you buy that?
Yeah.
They're like, that's too expensive. I'd be like, well,
you're right.
Look, you got this wood case.
Yeah, and then the outrage when they raised it to $90.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. I was like, look, this thing slides up. And they got a dollop of stickiness.
A dollop of wallop. All right, I'm going back to Mighty Fine Batch here real quick.
Go back to the Mighty Fine.
I put on a little bit more water. I am liking this one with water compared to neat.
All right, I'll put even more water on it. This one It's good. Maybe it's going to open up a little bit now that we've added a little bit of oxygen to it.
Ooh.
To me,
Ooh.
it did not remind me of what the 2015 did. And is that the only one I got?
Just the newer little book back there, the last
Yeah.
little book. I got one or two at my place.
Got it. That's fine.
We hadn't bought it for a while.
True.
It was one of the more expensive bourbons back then,
Yeah.
and then it just got allocated, and we weren't seeing it.
Yeah.
And our old liquor store didn't take care of us.
Mm-mm.
New one, R&J, what we talked about, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm digging it. The new one, it's not as good as a one from 8 years ago. On its own, still delicious. I love it. I like it. I think the water is opening it up. It's making sweeter, bringing out a little bit more of those bourbon notes that we like to see. The brown sugars, the caramels, the sweetness. Neat. It was a lot of spice, a lot of dryness, a lot of oak.
Yes. It's still bringing the punch. I'm going to have to find out what the damage is on this one later. I will rate even this one, not the old one, this one, at 89. It's still very good.
91. I'm 2 points above you.
It's still very good.
We always have this 2 points.
I know, we do. I'm a little tougher. But you got to admit, that old one is what I remember, and it's good. I've got some hope that maybe this will actually age a little bit with that oxygen coming in. Because
that old one feels like a 12, 13 year
yeah,
old.
I know. And every once in a while, when I'm like, you know what? I want to act like I'm actually sitting in that rocking chair. I'll pull out some of the old Bookers and I'll pour it in. Not much. And I'll be honest with you, and I'm not going to name other ones. It's not my favorite bourbon, but I like going to it every once in a while because it has its own character.
Yeah.
It carries its own character, and that character is a wallop up front. You're going to get a wallop. And then you do get these little, especially on the older one, you get a lot of cinnamon rocking on it. I mean, the other bourbon, which shall not be named, which is my favorite bourbon, doesn't rock the cinnamon.
Leave it in the comments if you know what it is.
You know what it is, baby. Let's just say, wow. But this one brings the cinnamon, and if I'm ever feeling like a cinnamon, Bookers.
I think they do a good job, though, of where this is only 7 years old. It feels much older.
Yeah.
Even the older one, the 2015 one. But anyway.
That's because it's on the 5th floor.
So allocated bottles, we get at retail. Retail's $100.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
For that price, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's worth it. It's a good buy. This year's The Last Little Book was really good, too. We really liked it.
Yes.
And it seems like maybe we did. It seems like we did have another Bookers this year. Maybe I'm just thinking of the little book that we got.
I know. I think I probably am thinking of the little book.
Yeah.
So, but that is good.
Yeah.
I do like the little clip instead of the dollop.
Yeah.
But it's tasty. Hard to beat the old one, but that's the price of living. Let's skip all the other stuff. We've been rambling. Scotch It, you Scotch gods.
Cilantro. Dummies.
By we, I mean me.